happens to be Sphax texture pack or what, but these steps and half slabs just look totally different. They're a totally different color than the sandstone and all. I don't know if they normally are, as I said, or if it's just Sphax. It especially looks that way.
Well, I mean, it's in this case it's Sphax doing it. Yeah, but yeah, like you said, whether they look that way in default as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know in Sphax they definitely look a little bit whiter, and I'm like, well, they don't match the sandstone. Hey, there's a little kid running around. Apparently I had a
Hey, awesome.
group. Yeah, there's a little kid running. He looks like he's in a purple robe or a gray robe. I don't know if all kids look the same and they grow up and look different after that, but yeah, me and you both are in default skins right now too, so I'm up here on this big huge wall behind you, opposite side of the church, that church.
Oh, there you are. Wow, the mission's coming along well.
Thank you. As I said, Google Kill Bill Church or whatever and just look at one of the images, and that's pretty much what I'm looking at.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Looking around for the kid, but that was a chicken. And do you not have a door just sitting out in the middle of nowhere for no reason?
It was in my inventory. I just want to get rid of it. Need to clear it out of my inventory, that's all.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Thanks.
So that's the Kill Bill mission. Very nice.
Yeah, as I said,
Stuck on there we go. Yeah,
roughly.
there goes your little kid.
Yeah, he's running around. He even fits inside the that ledge over there. Like he can get stuck inside the market over there where I've got that one villager trapped in. He even hopped in that fence there and ran right over the fence and took off again. I'm like, yeah, he even fits in there.
Okay.
What's that?
I'm sitting here trying to think. And what are these blocks right here? Is this sandstone?
The two up or eye level is sandstone, and the bottom one is smooth sandstone.
So this is smooth stone, and what's the upper one?
The up one, like where the that thing's at there. Okay,
well,
this one, the bottom one. All right, the bottom one down there is
that's smooth.
That's regular.
And
that's chiseled. That has the creeper face on.
Okay.
And then smooth is all the way up at the top again. And let me put a staircase down and see on mine it's a lot lighter.
Yeah, it is a different color on this one too.
And then half slabs are okay. Half slabs I guess are the same, but
yeah, half slabs are the same color on this one. I'm using the latest John Smith. I haven't updated it for my own textures.
Gotcha. Then yeah, I guess it's just maybe the steps.
But yeah, the steps were definitely a different color than the other.
Because I was trying to decorate with the steps up there, and it definitely was. I was like, ugh, it's not looking so good. It's not matching up anyway.
But I think that's just the choice that people have used in their texture pack. You know, maybe the right way in default as well. But I mean, I don't think there's anything innate. It's not like the water and the foliage, you know. The color's not going to change just because it's sandstone or because it's a step.
Right. And apparently this mission has been used in a lot of movies. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to go back and these were actually like this was for Belle here at one point. This particular part, the other one was decoration, but this one was made for Belle. And so what I may do is put like a
Note block?
Either a note block or maybe like a piece of fence and then a light block right here.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Something like that, one or the other. The moment's gonna have a torch, just keep things from spawning. See how that looks. It's looking like it.
Yeah, I really like it. It's looking very good.
Thank you. For all purposes. Smooth, softens out the edges a little bit if I can do that. Put the half slab.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing. As I said, I was trying to. Oh crap! Because it's actually a curve on the real one, so. Softens it out a little bit.
Yeah, I was looking up about you, like you said, looking like Steve and all. It says that there's a problem. The skin server's been having problems lately.
Gotcha.
It's not really anything wrong with either Minecraft or, they said, Bucket, because people were asking about it in the Bucket forum. Said, I'm always in my Steve skin. It's like, well, that's a problem that they're having with the skin server.
Gotcha. Let's see here, and it's got a curved roof. Excuse me. Save that image. Save image. That way I can go in and zoom in. Desktop. Save.
I do like your village here.
Thank you.
Oh, there's another mod that I'm thinking about plugging in as well.
Mm-hmm.
Called Streetlights.
Uh-huh.
It's like this. Basically, if you use the redstone lantern lights here,
mm-hmm,
you can designate them as streetlights.
Okay.
You know, basically you just like kind of type, slash set street light, and then you go around and right click on all the ones that you want to be set as street lights.
Okay.
And
I'm assuming that means they come on at night or whatever.
Yeah, they go off during the daytime and they come on at night.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
It's supposed to do it when it rains as well. Basically, anytime that the light drops below a certain level, they'll come on.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be very cool.
Right now, these are just glowstone, right?
Yeah, those are just glowstone.
Yeah.
Because I've got no way to run power up to them.
Sure. I was figuring that because I was remembering what they looked like before, and I noticed there were no torches or any redstone or anything on them. And,
ideally, I'd prefer to make them all powered so that I can use those as opposed to the glowstone. But yeah,
right.
There's no way to run the power to them on the post at the moment, anyway. I wonder if you do like that. If you put a redstone torch there, never mind, I bet it won't work. I was gonna say that'd be 2 blocks away if you put the lantern down there. That would be 2 blocks away. Never mind. Trying to think of some ideas. Because yeah, I've thought about using tripwires in the fronts of the houses whenever the people go inside and all, they turn on the lights. But that would take like a big network of wires and redstone. Not that I'm opposed to doing that, obviously, but. Let's see here, just as a kind of a quick test. Yeah, that could be like a pew.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if it would fit, yeah, and they have a double door walkway. That'll work.
That'll work great.
Yeah. And have the roof. See, that's the other thing I'm trying to figure out is, let's see here. Is, you know, it says it has to be a transparent block above the doors for it to count as a door, I guess. So I'm like, well, because I want to have doors inside as well, inside the, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Crap. That's through like butter. What I'm trying to say is, if I want to have some doors inside the church, but I was wondering if they would count as well. If basically the entire roof here in the middle is stairs, would that count them inside as being actual? What am I trying to say? It'd count them as.
Would it count as an interior space?
Right.
Interior versus exterior. I don't know.
Because I mean, it would still be transparent in front of the door, but that's the problem too. Is I think these blocks back here, like I think that block, I think there's so many blocks out here that have to be solid for behind the door on the inside for this to count as a room, for that to count as a roof.
Yeah.
So I don't think, like, the ones right above the door, I think are right behind the door on the inside are gonna have to be some sort of block as opposed to the stairs.
Right.
So I don't know. I might have to try that and just kind of play with it and see. Is that wrong again?
Then again, I mean, you can just have.
Because if they would, I was just thinking, if I had some doors on the inside.
As long as the blocks at the very top are solid. You know, you can still. It doesn't. You know, you wouldn't have to have the solid blocks right here. You know, as long as, like, right up there at the very top.
Yeah, all those are solid all the way up.
Right, and as long as those, you know, like your roof was just a row of those solid blocks all the way back.
That's what I was thinking, like in the middle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because the algorithm, I guess, would just start down here and go up until it hit solid.
Right.
I'm going AFK for just a second.
Okay.
Alrighty, we're back.
Alrighty.
Let's check and see if your little kid was going to turn into a priest.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
That's what he was dressed up as.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It'd be nice if he does, because, again, don't have any of them in my neighborhood. In my neighborhood. Those blocks would have to be smooth stone. So they could be regular sandstone. That'll save me some blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Really not going to see them. And do need to get up there and put down some torches though.
He hadn't grown up yet. He's still running around.
Yeah, he's still running around last time. Hey, villager, you see what I'm doing? I'm building you a church. Y'all can get some religion.
There he is.
Still running around? Or
Yeah,
did he
but
grow
he's
up?
full grown now.
And he's a priest?
No, he's whatever this dude is. Is that a baker or something?
Blacksmith maybe? Because he wants 2 emeralds and he'll give me leather boots.
Sounds like that may be a blacksmith then. I'm just trying to have an...
Yeah, he's kind of a light purple on my screen.
It's like everybody else in the town is using, you know, the John Smith farmer texture, but he's running the, he's running around in the default, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's blacksmith maybe, because he's given, like you said, he's given armor.
Yeah. Only thing I can think of. Excuse me.
Yeah, I've definitely got to get my regular texture pack updated.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks so weird. I've never understood that, the constant tinkering, and I can understand tinkering with your texture packs, but I don't understand the constant change every damn thing in it.
Yeah.
Drive that some of the texture pack makers have.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like every time that John Smith, for instance, comes out with a pack, I mean, he's got the you know, the texture picker thingy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But the actual
customizer or whatever.
Yeah, the customizer. But it seems like the actual default blocks that it has, if you don't try and customize it, change every time there's a new version that comes out.
Right.
My favorite Minecraft song's on again.
I wouldn't know. I don't remember the last time I've actually had music on. Just because for a while there, while I was doing my videos and stuff, it always overpowered as far as the sound went. And plus, on Torture Tuesdays, I was needing to concentrate on sounds around me and all.
Yeah. I discovered that in the past. There's an awful lot of people that, and an awful lot of their games, keep the music turned off. It's strange to me. I mean, I understand, you know, the situational awareness you want to have around you and that kind of stuff, kind of like like you said in Torture Tuesdays, but just from a day-to-day basis, I mean, to me, the sound's a large, major part of the game, you know?
Right. I gotcha.
Yeah, I think back to stuff like, you know, Wing Commander, where you had the fat man who had produced the music, and in fact that was one of the things, was that the music for the game, you know, it was one of the first games that had a music system that changed the tempo and the type of songs depending on the depending on what was happening.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see here, leave.
I could do something besides just sitting here watch you.
Gotcha.
I was over at my place harvesting cows earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Because I kept saying I was going to build bookcases before the new patch came in that required you to use leather, but I didn't. That would required me actually doing something.
Exactly. Can't do that now, can you?